So Kaylee was going through her stuff and she's purging. And this is her rock collection and she's getting rid of it. So some of the stuff, like this really cool geode I bought in Arizona. A lot of these polished stones we bought down in Arizona. But some of this stuff came from adventures. Stan and I found this really cool piece of mica. You don't find that stuff every day. It's got some inclusions in it there. It's cool. And we also found this quartz on another adventure that we did. And then I have a garnet from the garnet rock at the hunting place. That's a great big one. So some of it has meaning. There's amber here. And I'm not going to just throw it out. I've got an idea of what I'm going to do with this. Something cool. That's just too cool to throw out. I don't know, there's probably $50 or $60 in samples there. I know I paid $30 just for the one geode, so. And all those polished stones when they were kids weren't free, right? It was stick your hand in and pull out a little kid's handful. It was like $4 or $5. I remember paying for those. So, some of you knew where I was going with this. Here is our hoard. We've been collecting this for 8 years now. Metal detecting treasures from over 400 adventures in there. 150-year-old stuff in there, maybe even older. You guys have seen all the adventures. Well, I'm going to put the stones in here and that'll pretty much fill this up, I think. There it is. The box is full. Now all we have to do is bury it. Alexa, weather.
Right now in North Bay, it's minus 22 degrees Celsius.
Well, good afternoon. Minus 15 degrees Celsius without taking into account the wind. It is actually super windy out here. So, I'm going to take Gage for a little walk through the woods. Deep cold winter is here. The next month we're going to be anywhere from low minus 20s to minus 30 quite regularly. Right until we get to the end of February. So this is the worst time of year for us up here in northern Canada. This is the kind of time when you want to just sit in the house and burrow under a blanket and just have your eyes looking out at the TV as you sit there with a plate of chocolate brownies and fatten up, because winter is truly here now. But I am fighting the urge. I've actually lost 4 pounds. I am exercising, I am walking, and I told Gage we're getting out. I don't care how cold it is. We're not eating those brownies. So this video will be a bit of a channel update, I guess. Got a few things we can discuss. This weekend I'm in Ottawa, which is about a 5-hour drive from here. And Tom and I are going to see the Leaf game. I got tickets for Christmas, so I'll insert clip here, which shows you whether they won or not. Not that it really matters, we're just happy to get out of the house and do something. Oh. Can you hear that wind? It's cold. So we also have a plan to go back to Ottawa, but Gerald, Christine, and we're gonna go looking for snowy owls. We only have a couple here in my region, and unfortunately, bad news, one of them, the one that lives out in the country, that I would like to get shots of, you know, in the farmer's field, on the fence, you know, he got hit by a car. And that makes me upset and angry because I want to know, okay, it's one thing if you hit the owl, if the owl swoops in across the road and you're driving along and you hit it, okay, I understand that. It's unavoidable. However, if this thing was sitting on the road and got hit by a car, that makes me mad. Why people would not slow down or have presence of mind. You're watching where you're driving. Why would you not see that? But guys, I'll tell you right now, it happens here on my road all the time. I show you guys in the spring the plethora of turtles we get on this road because we are in the swamp. You know, we're 150, 200 meters behind my house. And this is all swamp and it's full of turtles, including a couple of endangered species. Blanding's turtles, we get painted, we get snapping turtles. And on the road, they go out and they lay their eggs along the edge of the pavement every spring. They dig holes in the gravel. And there'll be hundreds of them out there. And all the time, I see turtles crushed on the road. And it makes me so mad because how do you not avoid a turtle? Like the world's slowest creature. And it's like there are dozens of them that get killed every season. And it makes me so mad. So I'm hoping that this isn't what happened to the owl, that it wasn't sitting on the road, that, okay, it flew in. It doesn't make it any better. He's dead, he's gone. And the only other owl that we have in our area is the one downtown, which likes to sit on the church steeple and all the buildings down there. And I really don't give two hoots about shooting that owl because I don't want the owl in the human environment. I want it in its natural environment. Some would beg to differ and they'll just want a picture of the owl. I don't. I want nature in nature. We had a really successful trip a couple weeks back where Gerald and I went for the otter and the mink, and we spent a glorious afternoon with those guys. But I've got the big camera with me today. I'm just hoping to see some woodpeckers or something here in the swamp, but it's just too cold. I have plans, a few places I want to go around here for various things, but these are all outings that really, when it's minus 20, there's no animals. We got to wait till it warms up a little bit. As per usual, every time I pull out the phone, I have to take my glove off because I can't start and stop the phone, and I'm just holding it. So I get one hand that's freezing. It's actually too cold for me to do that today. I've got to put the glove back on. Yeah, and film with my mitts on. It's that cold. And then what did I catch myself doing? I took my other glove off so I could stop. Oh, I'm not gonna win. I just doesn't feel right to try to do this with gloves on. Well, somebody doesn't care if it's cold. He's having fun. Some of you may have noticed that the uploading schedule for the videos is decreased. I have decided that moving forward for the next few months anyway, 2 videos a week is what I'm aiming for. And Wednesdays and Saturdays I think are going to be the days that I upload those videos. We managed to do a full 52 weeks last year of 3 or 4 videos a week. And it just kills me, guys. I can't do it. Also to note, Grant and Robin's 25th wedding anniversary coming up. Oh my God, I can't believe the things that are aging me, anniversaries. So it's actually 30 years for them together, 25 married, 29 for my wife and I together, and I forget, I think we're on our working on our 23rd year married. So, yeah, and then Hannah, my oldest, just turned 19 last week. Oh my God. What's going on? The wind. Well, I guess I'll also throw in there the I told you so. If we look at what happened yesterday in your country, the pardons that were granted. I just couldn't believe that, guys. I actually had a trip planned to go to Vegas this spring, and I am 85% sure I'm going to cancel this trip and any foreseeable trips to your country for the next 4 years. I just can't support a government that is in such a ramshackle state, threatening, you know, my own country with economic coercion to become the 51st state. I mean, it's not even funny. Even if the first time it was said as a joke, it went on after that, you know, many more times than that. And my people are a proud people who have celebrated 150 years of their own independence. And, you know, for your government to not only threaten us, but Panama and Greenland and all of these other things, and then, you know, giving pardons out to the people that attacked your own democracy. I just don't understand. It is beyond comprehension to me, guys. I know most of you don't want to talk about it because you've done this to yourselves, and I don't point this out to lightly just to say, I just don't understand how we got to this point, right? I just do not understand how, again, it's character that we're talking about, and this is the character that you want to show the world what your people are and, you know, what they're about. This is who you pick. It's unfathomable to me what's going on, and I don't even know what to say. I can't even joke about it. Like, I would love to joke about this and throw this in this video and make fun and light of the situation, but I can't. And it's just a dark winter and dark times. Oh, and I know it's not in my best interest to mention these deplorable things that are happening south of my own border. But guys, I have to stick to my truth, my core values, and share in the fact that I don't understand how we got here. And anyone whose eyes are not open to facts and truth, well, you're going to hear it from Gary. You don't have to agree with me. And I'll be quite honest, and I'll tell you forthright and right now without any shame, please leave my channel. If what I say offends you and you can't have an open debate or discuss these things, by all means, I'd prefer if you weren't subscribed to my channel. My eyes are freezing shut. It's that cold. Yeah. I think this was Gage's idea to go for a walk, because it certainly wasn't mine. I wonder how many more calories I burn on a day like this when I'm shivering the entire time. Hopefully a lot. I have not seen a bird, a squirrel, woodpecker, chickadee, nothing. This is about as desolate as it gets out here. So, unapologetically from the frozen north, Gary and Gage, giving you just a bit of a channel update. Hope you guys are warmer than we are. I'll catch you later in the week as we head out on some adventure. Whether it's one of the ones I've already told you about or maybe something paranormal. Paranormal is good this time of year because it happens indoors. And I can advocate for that. So stay warm, guys. Keep exercising. Don't put on that winter weight. And I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching. I was thinking maybe a hot tub would be nice. But I can't sit in the hot tub at minus 25 or whatever it is. My nose hairs just freeze. It's too cold to hot tub. Oh, warm.